Kyle Lowry, I'm so sick of you. I hated you the whole time you played this game. You out here taking charges and stuff. Charges during the All-Star game? I hated you, bro. You got 2 charges at critical times in this game. I wanted to come and slit the back of your, what's that, Achilles heel or something? I wanted to cut your Achilles heel when you made them charges. I'm tired of you, bro. You should not have been doing all this for this All-Star game, even though this was so entertaining, bro. This was one of the best games I ever seen. For real. This your boy P Camp. Like, subscribe, hit the button, bro. Hit the button. Off the rip, this the best All-Star game we'd ever had, bro. I ain't really seen that many of them. But I seen enough to know this the best one we'd ever had. You know what I'm saying? Off the rip. This game went down to the wire to the fourth quarter. I'm proud of the new stipulations and the new format that they put in. 3 quarters, treated as 3 separate games. Boom, boom, boom. And then the last quarter, no time. You know what I'm saying? 24 points up from whatever score you was at to catch up and win the game. And, yo, this felt like 21. When you were in the game of 21, you can beat a dude if you down 19-4 and you decide to lock up. This felt like that. I wasn't even really with it off the rip, but until I saw it happening, and it reminded me how good a game of 21 can be when you ain't like got no timer, no buzzer chasing you. But yo, I'm gonna say first of all, apologies to Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Giannis Antetokounmpo. Sound like an African name, don't it? I know you Greek. Whatever. Shut up. Don't get mad at me. I know you Greek, but it sounds like African. Antetokounmpo. My name is Giannis Antetokounmpo. I've come here to defend the rim and to dunk on the players that have come here to play me against it. You black anyway. You got some African in you. Shut up. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Don't discard your African heritage, okay? But my apologies to you, bro, because I said you would sleep at the wheel when you picked the team that you picked, and I was like, yo, ain't no way. I thought Brian then was gonna beat you by 25, honestly. But this why I don't bet. This why I don't bet, because if I did, I would have lost all of my money. I may have got the win by 2 points, but I wouldn't have covered the spread or whatever y'all say. Or I don't know how the game worked with the but I know I wouldn't have won like I was supposed to win. You know what I'm saying? But yo, it was a good game. It was a great game, bro. This felt like game 7 of an NBA final. Do y'all hear me? If y'all seen this game, if y'all didn't see this game, go watch the replay. This felt like game 7 of an NBA final, bro. Giannis got skills in picking who he picked, because I had no idea that they was going to even compete with LeBron. Even when they won the second quarter, I was like, they just did that just to give the other kids a chance to, have 100,000 in their bank account too. They didn't want to do the kids wrong, is what I thought. Is what I thought till we got to the third quarter, and then it's like, yo, y'all supposed to be trying to regain some steps on this 9-point deficit that we in, because I'm looking at the overall score. I want to be able to talk stuff about the overall score at the end of this anyway, but it ain't happening. They tied, and then they went to the fourth, and then the fourth was just like bang bang, just you know what I'm saying, going back and forth. But Giannis is a beast, bro. He a beast. He come to do work. I want to say that second quarter or something, he might have scored all the points that y'all team even had. I'm exaggerating, but pretty much that's what happened. He went to work, bro. A lot of players went like, yo, this game was good, man. I like this new format. I want to see it. They might tweak it or do something else to it, but I like this new format, man. You know what I'm saying? Players came to play, man. Players came to play. Brian had 23. He ain't have a MVP type game, but he had 23, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, you know what I'm saying? 2 blocks. He was on them, you know what I'm saying? Anthony Davis won with the game winner. Hey, man, you peep what he said at the end, though? He said, I told my team I was going to miss the first one just to make it harder. Just to bring some drama into the game. I don't know if that's true, but that's what he said. I kind of might believe it for how hard he shot that first one. But I don't know. Is you that good, Anthony? I think he is, man. He that good. He said that. I don't know if I believe it, but I don't know. It came off as it's kind of cold. James Harden, where was you though? You had a quiet 11 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. It was very hush though for the dude that's leading the league in points. Every time you got the ball, I'm like, man, shoot a 3, score. Take somebody to do the little dribble thing you do. Do something to get us back in this game. Because it's too close right now. I didn't want it to be this close. I felt uncomfortable with this closeness right here. I didn't want nobody right here. You know what I'm saying? I wanted you over here. I want to stiff arm you, keep you over here, and we just win the game with comfort. 20, 25 points, win the game. We can talk some junk afterwards. But James Harden wasn't doing what he normally do, and they had us right in here. But you know somebody else who didn't do what they were supposed to do? Westbrook. Where was Westbrook in this game? I don't know. I lost him. I think he fell asleep in the locker room or something. What it man? Let me. Hold on. Where am I? Y'all gonna make me go to the go to the paper on y'all. What did Westbrook do in this? 2 for 10, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. This is not good enough, Westbrook. It's not good enough, okay? Nobody trained you to the Rockets for you to be doing stuff like this in the All-Star game. Why was you even on the All-Star game? Don't nobody know. I don't know. But it wasn't good enough, okay? Chris Paul was balling, though. I didn't even need the glasses for this. Chris Paul went crazy. 23 points, 7 from 11 at the 3-point line. Boy, he went nuts. For an old dude that y'all want to say ain't got it no more. I don't know who said it, but I ain't saying it. But I'm just saying, y'all thought he ain't had gas in the tank, but he showed he had the gas in the tank. You know what I'm saying? Davis had 19. You know what I'm saying? 9 rebounds. He balled out, and he hit the game winner. You know what I'm saying? What else can you ask from a man? What else can you ask from a man? Kawhi put 30 on y'all. But he a cyborg. That's what we expected from Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? I was glad to have him on the squad because usually he's not on my squad and I hate him. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else I hated. Hold on. Wait, let me see. What's this boy's name? Kyle Lowry. I'm so sick of you. I hated you the whole time you played this game. You out here taking charges and stuff. Charges doing the All-Star game? I hated you, bro. You got 2 charges at critical times in this game. I wanted to come and slit the back of your, what's that, Achilles heel or something? I wanted to cut your Achilles heel when you made them charges. I'm tired of you, bro. You should not have been doing all this for this All-Star game, even though this was so entertaining, bro. This was one of the best games I ever seen. For real. One of the best games I ever seen. Giannis. Really, I said some terrible things about you, Giannis. I said you couldn't be a GM. You would be a terrible GM. You would be a great GM because you the guy that would pick every guy that everybody says you shouldn't pick. And then you end up in the championship winning in the game 7 or maybe slightly losing or whatever. Or the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? You're like, how did this guy get here and he picked this team compared to this team that everybody knew was the go-to guys that you should pick. Joel Embiid was balling. Kemba Walker was balling with 23 points. Trae Young was balling. You know what I'm saying? He had 10. But still, he was balling. 10 assists. Led the whole hookup. I mean, just saying. Rudy Gobert, 21 points. It was nasty. It was nasty. And the thing I loved, it came down to the fourth quarter. Everybody was balling like it was 21 on the court. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to get back in the game and can nobody stop this and you going to lock in and it wasn't no buzzer. It wasn't no buzzer. I wasn't with the no buzzer thing at the beginning, but then I started to be with the no buzzer thing at the beginning because it favored LeBron and the squad. But it just made everything that much more entertaining. Like, yo, Did you see the block that Giannis did on LeBron that they thought was goaltending? Giannis is a beast of nature, bro. He a freak of nature. In the second quarter, I think he scored all of their points. I don't think anybody else scored a point for Team Giannis. I don't know if this is true. It's probably not. But you get what I'm saying. Most of the points were scored by him. He a freak of nature, bro. I salute you, Giannis. I'm sorry for saying you wouldn't sleep at the wheel because apparently you was praying to Jesus to get some extra girth and some extra prayers and extra blessings that we didn't know nothing about that had your team in this to the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? Y'all balled out. It made for a great All-Star game, the best All-Star game I've ever seen, which I admit I ain't never seen that many of them, but I know it was enough to be the best All-Star game I've ever seen. I was up out my seat, bro. I'm glad I got to watch the whole thing. I was like locked in. I was so mad I had to go to the bathroom. I had to go to the bathroom when he blocked LeBron and they was like putting on the challenge screen and replaying it and all. I had to go to the bathroom doing that, bro. I almost lost my mind. Trying to get back up to the TV when I heard stuff start to recoagulating and going on. Oh, the game is back. Oh, my God. I got to get back up there to the TV. It's about to be over. And thankfully, Brian done pulled out the win. His kids got 400,000 on that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean to put it in the face of the other kids, but whatever. Y'all loud. Welcome to life. This is how life goes down. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes you don't get a 400,000. Sometimes you get a check for $4 and you got to cash it and get a man $1.50 for cashing it. That's how life goes. Welcome to the world. Okay? Everybody can't get 400,000. Sometimes you get 100,000 and you have to deal with that. But imagine us that don't have 100,000. Okay? I got $3 over here in my pocket. Shut up. Shut up. You're in a better position than me. Don't worry about none of that. You still gonna go on and do successful things in life. But this was a good lesson for the children to learn how things go. And this was a good lesson for me to learn that I don't need to bet no more. Because when I look at these numbers, they don't never add up to what they said they was gonna add up to be. The teams don't never do. Look, Kemba Walker scored 23 points, 5 from 11 from 3-point. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody expect that. Just throw my paper away. Don't nobody expect that. Huh? Kemba probably did, but I didn't. I didn't. But this is what I got. That's why I don't bet. This is why I don't bet. Because I lose money when I bet. If I had to bet on the spread or something like that, it'd be like, oh, LeBron them gonna win by 25. I know what I'm talking about because I'm an expert. And you see I'm an expert because I'm wearing these glasses. And I can scratch my eye through the glasses. No! I would have lost my whole child's life insurance policy. But thankfully I ain't got no kids, and thankfully I ain't got no life insurance policy to lose. And thankfully I don't bet. So we here. It was a great game. I want to see the next game that's going to go down from this because they was balling in this. They was going crazy in this. The fourth quarter was a Game 7 NBA final, bro. It was nuts. I loved it. I loved it, bro. I want to see every All-Star game like that. And I know it's going to backfire at some point. At some point, somebody is going to break an ankle like Paul George did. And they're going to be like, I knew we shouldn't have been playing like this for this All-Star game. But look, stuff happens. It's going to be worth it. It come along with the mix. But what I'm saying is, I vastly overshot my thinking of what this All-Star game was going to be. I thought it was going to be overly, LeBron-esque. It wasn't. It was a good game. It was a great game. I love the game, man. This your boy P Camp. Like, subscribe. Hit the button, bro. Hit the button. Like, subscribe. Do whatever you got to do. Comment, all of that. And get at your boy.